Hi, good day. Welcome back to our class. So we're going to continue our lesson. Last week we continued our lesson about nutrition, right? We already finished our lesson about the different types of nutrients. Okay, we studied about carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals, right? And water as well. Okay, so let's pass through the slides. Carbohydrates, we said that carbohydrates are the main source of energy. Excess carbohydrates will make you fat. We studied about proteins and how they are needed for growth and repair. We also studied about fats. They keep us warm, okay? And they are also another source of energy. We also studied about water and its importance. We also studied about vitamins and minerals, okay? And then we also studied, I already asked you to answer this in your student book, right? Okay. And then we also studied about how do we have a balanced diet. Last week we studied about food pyramid, okay? So this is the food pyramid. Those that are the bottom, these are carbohydrates, right? Rice, bread, and spaghetti. We need to eat more of this and less of those on top of the pyramid, okay? Last week we also said that as we grow, as we develop, we need more of different kinds of nutrients. So when we were younger, when you're babies, you need more protein because you're growing, you're developing. And then when you're a teenager, during the adolescent years, then you have to have more energy because you are more active, okay? And then when you're older, you need to drink milk because you need more calcium because your bones become weaker as you grow older, okay? And this is the nutrition flag. Last week I asked you to remember how much starchy foods do we need, how much vegetables in one day, fruits, meat, and sugar, oil, and fats, okay? So, and these are the guidelines issued by the Thai Ministry of Health to follow, okay? I hope you remember them. So for today, we're going to continue our lesson about how are we going to have a balanced diet, okay? So this shows the energy requirement, okay? Different food give us different amounts of energy. We use kilocalories to measure the energy value of food, okay? So if you're going to observe, in this table, this is the food. Quantity is the amount, and then energy value, okay? So for example, white bread, okay? One slice of white bread, there's 64 kilocalorie, okay? So different kinds of food have their different amount of energy, okay? So the energy in food is measured in kilocalorie. So if you're going to observe white rice and brown rice. So white rice, one bowl of white rice compared to one bowl of brown rice, they have different amount of energy or energy value, okay? Cheeseburger is 300 kilocalorie, and one plate of pad thai is 940 kilocalorie, okay? Raw carrot, apple, banana. So you will see that different food have different amount of energy value, okay? So why do we need to understand this? Why do we need to know? So it will reflect on our energy requirement, okay? Because let me show you the next slide. So there's a question. What will happen if we overeat and do not exercise? What will happen to us if we do not exercise and we eat a lot, okay? So look at the picture, you will become fat, okay? So see this one, this table, okay? This will show you that different age and different gender will have their daily energy requirement differently, okay? So gender, age, and activity level, okay? In this table, it shows the gender and the age, but it doesn't show the activity level. Later on, I will show you, okay? So gender and age affect the amount of the energy that we need, okay? So for example, a 2-year-old male will require 1,100 kilocalorie in one day, and a 2-year-old female will require only 1,000. So there's a difference because males tend to need more energy because they are more active. They need more energy. Males, they are more active compared to females, okay? So this one, 12. Protom 6 are around this age, 11 to 12 years old, right? So the male requires 2,350 and the female requires 2,050 kilocalorie, okay? So different age and different gender will require different amount of energy. So you will, if we're going to go back to the previous slide, you can compute now. You can compute now if how much energy or kilocalorie you are eating for one day, and does it exceed what you need? Is it more than, are you eating more than what you need? And if you are eating more than what you need, what do you need to do? Now if you are eating less than what you need, then what do you need to do? So this can be a guide for us to have a balanced diet, a healthy lifestyles in terms of eating, okay? So here, let me go back. This one. And you can see as you grow older, the energy requirement decreases as well, okay? So from 40 years old, a male needs 2,600, but when you're 65, you only need 2,450. But this one does not show the activity level, okay? A person who does more physical activity needs to take in more energy. So if you exercise a lot, or if you work wherein you need to use a lot of energy, then you have more. You can have more than what you need, okay? So I'll show you the activity level, okay? See, it shows here, eating too much can cause the body to store the extra energy as fats, and this can lead to obesity, okay? If you eat too much than what you need, then you will be like him. And if you eat less than what you need, then you will become weaker, you will lose weight, okay? So I'll show you the activity level, the difference in the activity level, okay? Okay, so on your workbook, page 10, you will see the different activity level, okay? So this shows if you have low activity level, moderate or high, then the daily requirement will change, okay? So here, if you are a male, 3 years old, and you have low activity level, it means you don't exercise, you don't play a lot. This is 3 years old, so you only need 1,000 kilocalories. But if you exercise, then you need 1,400 kilocalories, okay? So a female 10 years old needs 1,600 kilocalories if you have low activity level. But if you are active, means you exercise, you use a lot of energy, then you will need 2,200, okay? So in this table, this is your activity for this week. In this table, you have to answer 5 questions, okay? So you are going to, for example, letter A, Alina is a 30-year-old female. She is an artist. What is her daily energy requirement, okay? 30-year-old female. So you can look at the female, 30-year-old. Then you will think she is an artist, okay? What do you mean by an artist, and what kind of activity level does she have? And then you will answer what is her daily energy requirement, okay? So answer your workbook page 10 for this week. This is our lesson. This is it. Hope you understand the lesson. See you again next time. Bye.